Hey everyone, it's me, Marissa Teeter. Welcome to Teeter Talks. This is my very first episode, and I'm really thrilled that you took a chance and tuned in. This is an idea that I had so long ago to have my own podcast, to be able to host conversations with amazing people. And I cannot believe I'm finally here and that you are listening to me. This is amazing. And I'm so grateful. I have to say, I am recording this before my podcast has even launched, although I have teased it out on social media, and the response has just been so overwhelmingly positive. I can't even start to explain how grateful I am to everyone out there, people that I know and I don't know, who have just been so great in supporting my journey. And it has been a journey, let me tell you. For people who know me, a few months ago, I left the corporate world after about 20 years in various executive leadership positions in the investment world and the financial services space. And I went back to my entrepreneurial roots. I opened, or I should say, I started my own executive coaching and business consulting firm. And it has been amazing. Now, it has been terrifying also, I should say. I'm not going to make this sound all rainbows and unicorns. It has been quite the journey. A lot of journeys, like this are, as you know, filled with obstacles and challenges, self doubt, you name it. I've experienced it. But the one thing that has been constant has been the support from my people, my family, my friends, strangers on the internet, even. I'm grateful for it. And if there's any lesson I can pull out of my experience, having left the security of a corporate job to start my own company and then launching a podcast, is that there is no time like the present. You will never be fully ready to do the thing. And yeah, you're going to think of a million reasons why you shouldn't do it. And my advice is to just do it. This podcast may not be perfect in the beginning. I'm certainly going to screw up. You may not agree with every opinion and perspective that I have or that my guests have. But in the end, I really do hope that this podcast leaves you feeling entertained, um, educated, empowered, engaged, all my favorite E words, if you will. And, that you just feel better after having listened than you did when you tuned in. I'm being very selective in the people that I have conversations with. And already, in the spirit of true transparency, I'm recording this after having spoken to a few people already. And it's just been so great to hear the stories of amazing people who have done amazing things, but to also hear everything they had to overcome to get there, how they had to work on their mindset, how they had to work on, how they dealt with, how they showed up in the world, how they dealt with adversity, the voices in our heads, the real adversity in real life, the opinions of others, the real challenges that we face. We talk about making the tough choices, having tough conversations, doing the hard things. It's been a real pleasure having these conversations so far. And I'll say I started close to home with these guests. These are people whose paths I have crossed um, in my life at some point. Some people I know better than others, but to me, they're all incredible humans and great leaders. Because, of course, this is a podcast about leadership, a topic that I'm very fond of and that I take very seriously, although we're going to have a lot of fun on this podcast. I really just believe that we are all capable of being amazing leaders, that there is a leader inside all of us. Some of us have tapped into it sooner and maybe, more deeply than others. But if you're listening, I absolutely believe that you have the ability to be an amazing leader, which to me means that you can change lives, not just your own, but the lives of others. And through that impact, you'll teach others to go have impact. And in my opinion, that's how we make this world a better place. I have had various leadership titles in the more formal capacity, if you will, in business and in life and the community for so many years. And I take these titles and these roles very seriously. I love teeing other people up to be their best selves. I love working with people to have them see how amazing they are, how the rest of us see them. I just love having the opportunity to help other people shine. And this podcast for me is a way to bring that to the masses, is a way to bring people's stories, their experiences, their learnings, their life messages, their words of wisdom, their tidbits to all of you, to take something away. Even if you take one thing from every episode away, something that you can go and apply in your life to do better and be better in your own way. To me, that's a win. I want to fuel the leader in all of us. I think the world needs more great leaders. I think that there are many people out there who are leaders but could do better. And some of them know it. And so hopefully this is a platform for everyone to plug into, to weaponize their leadership skills and everything that makes them show up as their best selves. I look forward to having amazing conversations with great people. Not all my guests see themselves as leaders, but in their own way, in their own walks of life, in their journey to me, they have led. And so I'm thrilled to feature their stories. Some of the people that I will have on my show, you will recognize. Some you may not. And I'm excited to bring those stories to you as well, because there's so many people out there doing some really great things that we can all learn from. And that's really what it's all about. Some of us are just further along the path of a certain journey than others. And it's nice to be able to look ahead and take those words to wisdom to fuel our own journeys. I mean, we all have to do it our own way, on our own time, but it's nice to hear what other people went through, to hear that we're not alone, or again, to take some learnings and some insights to see how we can navigate life to make things maybe just a little easier, because that's what it's all about. I'm thrilled you tuned in. I'm thrilled you're here to listen to amazing conversation, to be inspired. I look forward to bringing you lots of great guests. I will also jump on here from time to time and share some little pearls of wisdom, if you will, if I'm compelled to do so, if I have something to say. And I also want this to be a two-way dialogue. Find me on Instagram at Teeter Talks or at marissa.m.teeter. Let me know what kind of guests you want to hear from. Let me know what kind of topics you want me to tackle. I really am here to serve. If you can get anything from this, it's that there is endless possibility to do more and be more out there, and I'm going to show you. So I look forward to getting feedback on my first few episodes of Teeter Talks. I look forward to hearing what everyone has to say, and I look forward to sharing many more great guests and conversations with you. So without further ado, here is Teeter Talks. Enjoy.